On this episode of Create, Consume, Repeat, I'll be reviewing the Viewsonic VP16 Color Pro Portable OLED monitor and explain why it's the best portable monitor currently on the market for business applications, photography, video production, and gaming. Yes, you heard right, gaming. Before diving in, I recognize that some of you are only interested in specific use cases. Whether that's gaming or video production, I value your time. So I've taken the liberty of providing timestamps to each section, so feel free to jump ahead. The Viewsonic VP16 is a 15.6-inch portable OLED monitor sporting a native 1920 by 1080 resolution, 60 Hz refresh rate, 10-bit color depth, 100% DCI-P3 coverage, supports Windows and Mac via the dual USB-C and single micro HDMI ports on the side, has built-in speakers and a 3.5mm audio jack. It also features an insane ergonomic 2-hinge height-adjustable stand that ensures a comfortable viewing angle from nearly any position. And more importantly, this panel is Pantone validated, which in theory translates to precise color accuracy for designers. And let's be honest, that's the real killer feature. Oh, and before I forget, all this premium display goodness is neatly packed in a 0.8-inch enclosure that weighs only 2 pounds. That's right, 2 pounds. Let that sink in. Billed as a portable monitor for creative professionals, it's no surprise that the Viewsonic Color Pro is a killer companion for any on-the-go designer that needs a color-accurate secondary display, since the Viewsonic covers 100% of the sRGB color space, 99.3% of the DCI-P3 color space, and 98% of the Adobe RGB color space. But what good is color space coverage without stellar contrast performance? And yet again, the Viewsonic crushes its competition with a 350,000 to 1 contrast ratio. And when you consider that IPS panels have a 2,000 to 1 and VA panels have a 3,000 to 1 contrast ratio, these results aren't just impressive, they are frigging insane. For you photographers out there interested in using this as a client monitor during a photo shoot, you're in luck, since this is an OLED display, which basically means this monitor can render pure black, making this the hands-down best way to show clients a preview of your shots from either Capture One or Lightroom during a remote photo shoot. As mentioned earlier, this monitor is marketed to creative professionals, primarily designers and photographers. But I think that's a bit of a marketing mistake, since video production work is where this monitor punches way above its weight class. If you run a small video production company, shoot video for social media, or produce live streaming content using the A10 mini line of switchers, the Viewsonic Color Pro's 10-bit color depth, Rec. 709 support, and ultra-compact form factor make this a perfect addition to your video production arsenal. And while it's only rated at 400 nits, more like 380 during my testing, Viewsonic does include a magnetic sun hood that doubles as a protective screen for transport, making it a great lightweight monitor for clients in a shaded area like Video Village. Bonus: the Viewsonic Color Pro comes bundled with this tiny little tripod mount that attaches to the base, allowing you to mount the display to a light stand. The only drawback with this feature is that it's not built into the stand, so you might actually lose this tiny little tripod mount, which would be a bummer. One unexpected area this monitor excels is portable gaming. With its top-of-the-line 10-bit 60Hz OLED panel, it easily outshines all the portable IPS or VA monitors out there. Plus, it does wonders on all of your PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, and Steam Deck games, making them look absolutely stunning. So brace yourself for deep blacks and vividly saturated colors that will take your breath away. And if you're still not convinced, just think about all those comparison videos you saw when Nintendo finally released the newer OLED Switch model. The only difference this time around is that this screen is much larger and not limited to your Nintendo Switch library. Obviously, there will be people that will populate my comment section with complaints about the lack of VRR or the lack of 120Hz refresh rate, and yes, those would have been awesome features to include, but when you consider the price of this monitor, you have to temper those expectations. But who knows, maybe in a version 2, they'll add those features in. But how do I power this modern marvel of a monitor while on the road? Don't fret, the Color Pro comes bundled with a USB-C 40-watt two-way power adapter that not only powers the display, it can deliver power to a laptop or mobile device via pass-through. You can also power this monitor via a USB-C power bank like the Zendur SuperTank Pro. Forgot your adapter and power bank at home? Well, that's cool. This monitor can also be powered by a laptop via USB-C port. And yes, it will still output 100% brightness. Just be prepared for it to drain your laptop's battery. Don't have a laptop with USB-C ports? Don't worry. You can use the included HDMI to micro HDMI cable to acquire a video signal, but you will also need to use the included USB-A to USB-C cable to power the monitor from your laptop's battery. But wait, there's even more. As mentioned at the beginning of this video, the VP60's ergonomic design grants users the ability to position the monitor in multiple orientations via its sleek, foldable design. Whether you prefer the traditional monitor stand approach, a tablet-like setup, vertical orientation, or mounted to a light stand, this monitor conforms to your viewing needs, which is pretty awesome. As with any monitor or piece of technology, nothing is perfect, and the Viewsonic is no exception, with 3 flaws that need addressing. Number 1. Because this is an OLED panel, you may encounter some eye strain when working with small type. As you can see from this close-up, tiny type shimmers and suffers from clarity issues due to its sub-pixel layout. That said, I should mention that this is common for OLED screens and not something specific to Viewsonic displays. All OLED displays exhibit this behavior. And to be frank, for a majority of users, this screen will be a dramatic upgrade from your horrible laptop screens. And only the most discerning hardcore display nerds and those using Apple Retina displays will even notice this issue. But I still felt it needed to be mentioned. Number 2, the lack of a full HDMI port sucks, since you are now dependent on the included micro HDMI cable, which we all know will either get lost or even worse, get damaged, rendering the monitor completely useless. And 3, the included tripod/light stand connector isn't built into the base of the monitor. It's a tiny attachment that is going to get lost, and I'm actually surprised I haven't already lost it. In conclusion, let me just say that finding the perfect portable display for my creative needs was a real struggle. I mean, there are so many manufacturers out there, and most of them are complete unknowns, making it hard to trust their too good to be true feature lists. Seriously, just do a quick search on Amazon for portable monitors, and you'll drown in hundreds of options. It's like a minefield of confusion, making it damn near impossible to make an informed decision. That's why, in my book, Viewsonic not only rocks the feature list department, but also stands tall as a trustworthy manufacturer you can rely on. Planning on picking up a Viewsonic VP16 Color Pro? Then let me know all about it in the comment section below. But more importantly, don't forget to smash that like, subscribe, and bell so you're notified when I drop another episode. Catch you guys next time. Bye!